That's it. That's it. Are you serious? Did you see that? Do you see what that was? Sitting on the table, that light? Holy shit. That's the thing. Okay. Good on you. Holy shit. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I don't know what time you're watching this, but I'm happy that you're here. It's been about 3 minutes since the last video I recorded, but like I said at the end of that video, time is fleeting. I'm going to be watching top 10 scary ghost videos to freak you and creep you by Nuke's Top 5. We're going to watch this together. I'm going to tell you what I think of each video. I'll tell you how I think they faked it or whether it's authentic. I have yet to find anything in any channel that has genuinely freaked me out other than that spider video from Bizarre Bub and a couple other things, but let's just see it and see if we believe it.
Patter of tiny feet.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Anonymous TikTok user who is the mother of a newborn baby.
I should say that at the beginning.
To her TikTok page, but the video shows something absolutely chilling.
All right. Even the baby's like, the f was that?
First, the eerie sound of someone laughing can be heard.
I don't know, it seems...
The mother is immediately alarmed because she lives alone with her baby. She then hears the patter of what sounds like small running footsteps. And that's when her home's backdoor motion detector goes off.
See, the back door alarm sounds like it's coming from the video, but the other two sound files, the other two sounds don't sound like they're coming from the same. You hear that staticky background noise, and you hear her voice kind of reverberate in a specific way. So there's like a resonance frequency kind of whatever to the video, but the two other audio files, the laughing and the feet hitting the ground, they don't sound like they're coming from the same microphone. They sound like they're coming from a microphone recorded on a cell phone and then applied to this video.
Immediately fears that someone might be in the house. But in the end, she finds nothing and no one's there. What she heard and captured remains a mystery. The Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Twitch streamer Jordan DeSorbo, also known as D-Tune, sets out to explore Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee.
That's a really cool camera, how he got that set up.
And eventually closed in the late 1990s. Over the clinic's 35 plus years of operation,
D-Tune. I'm gonna watch some of his stuff, kind of get some ideas on how we can set up our.
It is said that the spirits of many of these
cameras.
patients just never left. Visitors claim to have heard the eerie sound of crying babies, and many say they've seen horrifying apparitions and shadow people. However, none of these chilling stories stop Jordan from staying overnight and broadcasting his ghost investigation.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
Twitch. Jordan decides to set up a static camera and a few paranormal research tools. He places a REM pod and a motion-activated music box inside one of the creepy hospital hallways. Over 3 hours into his investigation, he captures something truly...
What is it, like a shoulder?
So you come over to it.
Shoulder-mounted camera?
See? You just get in the area, and it works. If you want to try this out, all you have to do is walk past this music box, and it'll play a sound, just like that. Why are you continuing? Why are you continuing? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the EMF.
That's not enough.
Oh. Okay. All right, I'm gonna back up.
I think you got a text.
I'm gonna back up.
That sets off the REM pod sometimes. Anything that has electromagnetic
Did you
fields.
see it? Right after the motion-activated music box and REM pod go off on their own, a creepy figure can be seen quickly walking past the doorway right in front of Jordan. Now,
You weren't
Jordan
alone,
doesn't even
dude.
notice, but his live Twitch viewers do. And one of them sends Jordan a clip of the creepy event live on stream just a few minutes later.
Nobody's down here with me. That clip's intense. Fine, I'll watch the clip. Go ahead and show me the clip. I'll let you know if it's me or not. Go ahead and drop the clip again. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know who that was. There's nobody else on this floor with me right now. I'm alone on this floor.
There is nobody else on this floor with me right now, is what he says.
All right, y'all are freaking me out now.
The Twitch.
There's nobody else on the floor with me right now, is what he says, but that implies that there are other people in the building. So I think that there are other people with him. But he is alone right now, which means that's likely one of the other people that he says that he's not with right now. That's actually with him. Yeah.
Streamer says he has no idea.
Oh, yeah.
He captured.
One more thing. EMF detectors. Not the good ones. We had a good one during our paranormal investigation at St. Joseph's Cemetery. That's a good one because it didn't go off when we were thumbing the buttons on the radios, and our cell phones were not on airplane mode, and it never went to off, which is good. Although that might mean it's broken. I don't know, but what I do know is that $20, yes. Yeah, you know that one, that K2 that everybody has? It's got like the rainbow lights on the top. If you go on a ghost hunting website, it is $200 Canadian. Go on Amazon, and you can find that with the word ghost hunter for $80. Remove the word ghost hunter and keep scrolling around. You will find that specific EMF detector for $20 Canadian. So that's what, $12 American? And that's what a lot of people are basing their paranormal investigations on. A $12 USD. For the same price you can get a McDonald's meal, you can get a piece of paranormal equipment as long as you take off the ghost hunting. Those EMF meters are so friggin' garbage that receiving a text message to your smartwatch, receiving a text message to your cell phone, thumbing the button on a radio, and even other EMF detectors will make that thing go off. Trash. As for the REM pod, what the REM pod is, it's a theremin, which is an instrument that you play by breaking the electromagnetic field that it generates. It generates an electromagnetic field, and when it's interrupted by some other electromagnetic field source, then it woo, you know what I mean? So if you put a REM pod next to an EMF detector, one is generating an electromagnetic field, one is reading electromagnetic fields. So you don't put them next to each other.
And says that he was completely alone at the time of the capture. Now, we've done stories on the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital before, And Jordan isn't the only one who recorded an eerie
Like,
figure
comment,
roaming
and
the
subscribe
halls.
if you
you're a
suddenly
regular
had your
viewer, then you
mind
might
blown by
remember
what
that
I just
2
said.
years ago, YouTuber and paranormal
Even if it makes
investigator
sense to
Franco
you, you know that I deal
TV
with
also saw a
rational
figure on
thoughts.
camera while
Subscribe.
walking through the South Pittsburgh Hospital. So is this
No,
hospital
it's
truly
just the
haunted by the ghosts
rest
of
of his
previous
light.
patients? You tell me. You can watch Jordan's entire spooky live stream and many more supernatural investigations over on his Twitch channel.
Man, I'll go and investigate that place.
Caught on Cam. April Crisanto from Davao City, Philippines works as a job
Someday.
trainer for a company in California.
Someday when I have money.
Since April heads a team of remote workers from the Philippines, they all have to work very late because of the 15-hour time difference. April is on a late-night Zoom meeting with some of her new trainees when one of their webcams captures something very strange.
Naman may ubang gitakel na modules dira sa sa trailhead na appeal po na i-take nila. So guys, it's already 12 p.m. You may join Vince sa Google Meet na link sa calendar invite and yawa sa tutoy na. Hoy, age. Ako'y nakita sa likod nimo. Ayan na lang. Dito sa pikas.
Masa?
Na ako'y nakita.
Wala man. Wait lang.
Dira. Buisit, nitindog yun akong balahibo. Dira. Nanapoy ni, I don't know kung ni Agi or kamot or legs. Marag ni gitaas. Or nai ni Agi. Marag nai ni Ana, nitindog, kadali. I don't know. Sorry, naka-curse jud ko kay nakuratan ko. Anyway, unya na lang. Tanahan na to ang video niya.
An odd translucent figure appears on webcam behind trainee AJ. April is actually so shocked that she accidentally curses on her work call and then immediately mutes her mic in panic. She alerts AJ, and then when he looks around, there's...
Those are curtains behind him. I think it was headlights passing by, lighting up the curtain.
just nothing there. Apparently, AJ later said that this was nothing new to him. He says that he's been experiencing paranormal activity in his apartment for over 7 years. He claims that he often sees the creepy
maybe not.
apparition of a child.
It kind of looks like it
around
could
his
be.
home. So did AJ accidentally capture video evidence of his haunted apartment? Or is it just a very strange trick?
It could still be. It could still be a light source. Maybe it's
to decide.
Maybe it's
Before we move on to the
It's possible that maybe there's a second window there. There's a curtain here, and there's another window here, and then the headlights are passing through this onto his other curtain.
next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5,
Some sort of light
contact us
source.
at nukestop5@gmail.com. Locked away.
If you're here for logic, I give it to you.
Sabrina and her family took a trip to the historic Aston Hall mansion in Birmingham, England. Sabrina accidentally captured something downright chilling. But first, a little history of the mansion. Aston Hall was built in the early 1600s by wealthy land baron Sir Thomas Holt as a home for his family. But not long after, the mansion became the site of a cruel tragedy. Sir Thomas Holt's daughter Mary fell in love with a simple servant boy and attempted to elope. Outraged by the scandalous affair, Sir Thomas locked Mary Holt away in a tiny room on the top floor of Aston Hall. Mary was kept there for over 16 years before she finally passed away from horrendous neglect
Shit.
and malnutrition. It is said that Mary's troubled spirit was unable to move on and still haunts Aston Hall to this day. The mansion is now a public museum. After learning of Mary's tragic story, Sabrina and her husband go up to the top floor to have a look at the room where Mary was kept. Sabrina's husband decides to call out to Mary, and that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, I've seen this. Maybe I haven't, actually. I think it was like a no entry area. And there's some, like, movement inside the room.
Was it Mary? Mary? I mean you no harm. We know you're in there. We've seen you. Where are you, Mary? Mary?
Yeah.
Mary?
It's likely that somebody's actually in there. Like a
Mary? Are you still
like a housekeeper that's supposed to maintain the property is probably in there and being like, oh sh.
My name's Thomas.
Also, a lot of these places that are they're advertised as haunted places, right? So you go to these places specifically to find paranormal evidence, and they make a business out of it. So it's a business of allowing people to see paranormal things. So it is in the house owner's best interest to have paranormal things happen. I was working on a video that I was gonna post about, called "Haunted Houses Are Bullshit." Speakers hidden in the walls, floorboards that have momentary switches that are, you press on a creaky wooden floorboards. There's a momentary switch applied to the horizontal floor joist that's just pressed up against the floorboard. So when you step on it, it depresses the momentary switch, and a little puff of air might come from a hidden air jet in the walls, or might play a spooky sound somewhere else in the house. Haunted houses are a business. If you never see paranormal things happen in a haunted house, people won't come to your haunted house. So any paranormal evidence that you gather from a haunted house is almost always explicitly dismissible based solely on the fact that it is a business that is in the business of presenting paranormal evidence. Anything you capture inside a designated haunted building is going to be dubious.
Hello?
Shocked by what they just witnessed, Sabrina posts her video to TikTok.
They're not allowed
Many
in
viewers
that
asked
room.
Sabrina in the
There's a
comments why
sign
she
right
and her
there that
husband
says
didn't go up
so.
into the room to investigate. So Sabrina explains that the room is inaccessible, as the staircase leading up to it is just too unsafe to climb.
Here it is. Found it. There's the attic room. I don't think we're allowed to do this, but let's go for it.
Good on you, mate.
Wow. It is freezing cold in this room.
Sabrina says she
Oh my
even showed her
God,
footage
that's
to the
it.
Western Hall
That's it. Are you serious? Did you see that? Do you see what that was? Sitting on the table, that light? Holy shit. That's the thing. Okay. Good on you. Holy shit. Yeah. What that was in the video, I'm going to see. Okay. Nick, editor, Nick, clap, clap. Look for the spike. Go back. Take the clip. Take the screenshot. Put it right here. Put it right. Put it here. Put it here. Okay? Right there. That silhouette cutout that you see right there, if I did it, it's right here, okay? The silhouette rotates around the light. Do you see that? That's what I'm fucking talking about. That guy, I don't know who that other man is. You're a fucking legend. That is an example of an object that is positioned in a specific way to produce paranormal evidence. Holy shit. I love you. Whoever the fuck you are, you're a goddamn legend. Proved my point right there. This is a haunted house that is designed to present you with paranormal evidence, and that right there that you just saw is a machine specifically designed to present you with that evidence. Fucking subscribe.
Security team, and they too were shocked and confused by what she had captured.
Me and my husband are not.
It's the fucking machine.
No, are we ghost hunters?
Subscribe right now. I earned it right there.
My husband thought it was clever to call out Mary after knowing her history of walking around the castle.
God, that is so exciting. God, I gotta show my brother that.
Mary? Hello?
So did Sabrina and her family capture the tragic ghost of Mary Holt,
exciting.
who may be forever trying to find an escape from Aston Hall?
I am chuffed to bits.
To decide. A year of horror.
Oh my god, I'm so. This is the best fucking paranormal video I've seen.
Friend and her cat goofing
Thank
around
you.
in the kitchen when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Chilling here, being a kitty cat.
Yes, my god, man.
A heavy bottle of alcohol sitting on the kitchen counter unexplainably flips over as if forcefully pushed. The two friends just laugh it off and Laura stops recording. But this is just the beginning of a series of very creepy events that take place in Lauren's home. Not long after, Lauren and her dog Luna are a bit freaked out when the doorbell suddenly begins to
obviously that
ring
could just be
for no
string.
reason.
But I liked how she didn't react. She didn't shift or shuffle.
Luna, come on.
We had a faulty doorbell. We used to live in another part of Brampton, Main and Foster Crescent. Dawson Crescent, Foster Crescent. Winston Churchill, Center Street. French Immersion School. We used to live down there. There was a house. We used to live in Foster Crescent. And that doorbell shorted itself out. And it would do this. Did that. Your doorbell is shorting out.
The dog is visibly confused, and Lauren opens up the front door to check.
We basically pulled the doorbell off the wall
3 weeks later,
and then stuck a cloth in there.
Noises coming from outside her home.
Oh no!
She begins to record. And what happens next? Is
3 days later, in the middle of the night, her dog died. No!
Oh my god.
What was that? Huh?
When Lauren opens the door to look outside, an eerie like sound can be heard. The strange sound is picked up by both her phone and her outside CCTV camera. So, after this incident, the strange activity in Lauren's home seems to dissipate, and not much happens. Lauren's life returns to normal, and at some point over the next year, she decides to set up a camera in her
Wait, this is the same girl?
on her pets while she's away from home. Now, it's almost a full year later, and late one night, Lauren is simply sitting on her couch watching TV with her 2 dogs nearby. And this is where things get
This is the girl that drops her phone when her door closes behind her.
Ridiculous. Don't make me think about a brave and accurate decision. Yes, my captain. Yes. Yeah, holy captain, your horticulture is harvestable. Good call. Thank you. Fine. Hurry happily and Hank, he's hungry.
Something seems to
Kind of looked like there was a piece of tape on her hair.
completely confused by what just happened. At first, she thinks it's just her cat playing with her hair. But then she realizes that her cat is not even in the room. And the dog behind her seems just as confused as she is. So, is something from the other side trying to get Lauren's attention? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah, someone happened in between the last clip. So my energy's down again. Yeah, there was a piece of tape attached to her hair, and then there was a string attached to the piece of tape.
The Haunting of Ferrari Farms. Ferrari Farms in Reno, Nevada has a very mysterious history. The area of land near the Truckee River was once home to many Native American tribes. Local folklore claims that when the native people left this area, they left behind one body buried somewhere on this land. But details are vague and no one knows who this person allegedly is or why they would have been left there. However, some have even suggested that a Native American skinwalker roams this land, protecting the mysterious body. But the truth is, no one knows the exact history of this land before 1912, when it was purchased by the Ferrari family and turned into a thriving farm. Ferrari Farms has been passed down through generations and is
It's a moth flying up.
still owned by the Ferrari family to this day. Frank Ferrari Jr. says that through the years, some very odd things have happened at Ferrari Farm.
Twin paranormal?
But what really shook
Twins
him
died
was a
twice
picture
paranormal.
caught by one of the farm's trail cams. Frank has no idea who or what this strange figure is, but he did find the image disturbing enough that he agreed to have a paranormal investigation team visit the farm in search of answers. Popular ghost hunters Ryan, River, and Wyatt from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal.
There's no interference. There is nothing that can interfere. Spirit talker, necrophonic, sound banks, random number generator. Pick one, play it.
Take on the creepy case and travel to the farm to stay the night.
Airplane mode is good for EMF detectors.
Very sinister warnings
Smartwatches need to also be put on.
through their spirit box app.
So we always turn it on airplane mode so there is no interference whatsoever. Spirit talker.
Now say the other
Set it
two's
over here,
names.
so try and listen clear. I'm setting the object right here. Use your words, please. There's just, guys, I just want you guys to understand there's so much that we need to cover, and we could stay in one spot.
Ryan.
Did he just say my name? Yeah.
That's a fun app.
No way.
That's the second time ever that this device has ever said my name.
Ryan.
Again?
Twice?
Again?
2 in a row's never happened. Never. Literally never.
Why are you saying my name?
Run now.
Oh my God.
Ryan, run now.
Is there something we need to worry about?
The team believes they might be interacting with the spirit of the Native American man or woman buried somewhere on the property. They continue exploring, trekking further into the wilderness. Then, they experience something that chills them to their core.
Right now we are making our way towards the back section where there is apparently a Native American, either man or woman, we're trying to find out.
Deer,
Also,
coyote, fox, badger,
so that we can do a reset for all of our cameras,
rabbit.
so that we can swap out batteries, make sure we have enough.
You're outside, man.
When we were over there, we heard what sounded like somebody was literally walking in the bushes right next to the camera.
Dog, bear.
That's dude, how?
Hello? You're not supposed to be over here. This way, go. We're gonna find out what it is right now.
Fox. I already said fox.
Hey, whatever it is, it's huge.
I see it.
What is it? Careful, dude. What are you doing? It's coming towards you. What the is this, dude?
Could be a horse. Could be a deer.
Come out, please.
Whitetail, fallow. You know what I mean?
We were literally just coming to move this camera.
Just because you didn't see the eyes doesn't mean they weren't there.
Started moving, but it's huge, which doesn't make sense. The only thing I can think of is a horse. There's no horse. There's nothing. We went to go walk around to see if it was any animal, but that was no animal, dude. These sounded like human footsteps, multiple branches breaking in each step. Was no horse, was no deer. We had no eyes looking at us. We're gonna go head back over there. All kinds of weird things happen here. Weird sort of energy. We're trying to find out. This is why we're here.
Something seems to be following them. They hear loud footsteps and breaking branches coming from the woods all around them. They begin to wonder if the tales of the supposed, quote, skinwalker that stalks the area might be more than a myth. As the guys continue to investigate, things take a terrifying turn.
Like I've been saying, skinwalkers are also known to be protectors of something or someone. So this body that is potentially buried here on this land, they could be protecting the body. What if we turn the light out? Complete darkness.
Want me to shut it up?
Shut the light out. At this point, we are vulnerable because we cannot see. So if you want to give us that sign that you are here, then come on, please. What'd you just?
That is somebody.
Broken. That was a thick ass branch. Hey, come on, please. What'd you just hear? Branch just broken. That was a thick ass branch.
Dude, something's wrong with this area, man. There's something wrong with this area. The frogs are completely silent still, like someone's just watching us.
Whoa!
Right here.
Oh my god.
They are here, dude.
Oh my dude. Did you hear that? What was that? You're watching from a distance. You're here. We hear you. You might as well just come out.
This is heavy boys. My heart's racing.
Why are you just staying?
There is a person. Sorry, I just got fucking focused as hell.
Watch right there, just to the left of the camera in the bushes. Right there. I just looked up from my camera right over here in the bushes. There's two, like, ready orange lights. What? For just a second.
Dude, what the is going on? Why is there something walking in every direction that we have right now? I have a feeling something's gonna happen. I have a really, really bad feeling. True. Just said true.
I don't want to stay and find out. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Somebody's gotta grab
Just
that
said
device.
true.
Yeah, you. I just saw you, you. I just saw your eyes. They just ducked down. They just ducked
By a person.
down. We're leaving. All right? We don't want any issues. No problems. I saw you duck right down. Like a human
No, it's
being.
a human being.
Loud, dude.
Twin Paranormal static camera captures someone or something watching them from the bushes. A little later and they catch it again
I think
in a
that
completely different spot. It's almost as if they are being stalked from the tree line. The team no longer feels
they've
safe,
captured
and they
what I
just
think
decide
is
to
the most
leave.
horrifying thing you can
Could this bizarre
capture,
figure
and that's
be
a
what Native
human
Americans
being.
call a skinwalker? Could it be the ghost of the person buried on the farm grounds? Or could it just be a real person hiding in the woods with bad intentions? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation, including many more creepy moments, over on the YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal. Ghost Story. Last Halloween, news reporter Sam Hessler did a story on a Halloween tour through the creepy old Green Ridge Cemetery in Saratoga Springs, New York. The cemetery was established way back in 1844 and is the final resting place for literally thousands of bodies. As Sam Hessler is doing her live news report and showing some of the cemetery gravestones, something happens that absolutely shocks her TV viewers.
Unlikely, it's most likely just like yeah, it's probably just like mist.
A strange white shape can be seen.
Something you gotta understand is that fog, when fog rolls in, it rolls in. It doesn't just begin to percolate up into the air without there being the initial stages of fog rolling in. So if that initial increase in volume of the fog gets blown around by the wind and creates these kind of misty dervish kind of, like a dirt devil, but instead of a dirt devil, it's a fog devil, you know what I mean? The fog begins somewhere, you know what I mean? So sometimes you see the grass looks like it's steaming, sometimes it's a big plume of aerated moisture that gets blown around by the wind. I think that's what they caught.
Behind Sam, moving from right to left and disappearing off camera. Sam and her crew had no idea of what they had captured until fans of the news show started tweeting at them about the strange capture. So could this be the spirit of someone buried in Green Ridge Cemetery? Or is it just a very odd mist? Let me know. The doll, the demon, TikTok user Steph Garza claims that for the last 10 years she has experienced strange paranormal activity in her home in Mexico after purchasing a creepy secondhand doll. In the beginning, Steph started hearing the unexplained voice of a child crying out from within her home. Finally, she had had enough and just threw the doll away. But unfortunately, the paranormal presence never left. One night, Steph hears frightening sounds coming from her bedroom closet. What happens next shocks her to her core.
Espera, espera, ve, se está abriendo. ¿Ya viste? No mames. Ya decidió hacerse presente el amigo. Y de día. Ay, no. Miren, 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 miren. Ay, no. Para que no digan que está en la ropa. ¿Dónde?
It's really clever.
A tiny little childlike hand wraps around the closet door and quietly slides it open. Doubtful viewers of
I know what's happening. It's static. It's stationary. The scene is unchanging. She's got it on a tripod. She's recording. she opens the closet door, and then she picks up the camera. And the moment she picks up the camera is after she's already gotten out of the closet, come around to the other side, picked up the camera, and there's a cut where she cut that part, this part out. So you know what I mean? So she is in the closet opening the door herself, and then she cuts that portion of her getting out of the closet when she picks up the camera.
Steph's TikTok assumes someone must be hiding inside the closet, but Steph shows that.
Sorry, and if you see that there's camera shake in DaVinci Resolve, there's literally a camera shake button. You can add artificial camera shake. I'll do it right now. Like I'll segment this clip. I'll do camera shake.
There's no one there. Steph Garza.
My phone is on a tripod.
Presence in her home may be a demon, only taking on the form of a small child. But what do you think? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. When one door closes, another one opens. Italian YouTuber Fanksy dedicates his YouTube channel to finding funny and weird internet videos to share with his viewers. None of his videos have anything to do with the paranormal. In fact, Fanksy says that he has never even experienced anything paranormal at all. Until now. One day when Fanksy is recording a gaming video for his channel, something happens that he still can't explain to this day.
Bene, ma direi che possiamo passare al prossimo livello di Damor, Fanksy 3. Proviamo ragazzi, sono curioso.
My window's open. I've got compressors and stuff on applied to my microphone so that you don't hear anything behind me. Hopefully.
Ok ragazzi, fermi un secondo. Ho sentito un rumore fortissimo, ma io sono a casa da solo. Spero sia il vento, ma non credo, visto che io chiudo sempre tutto, perché altrimenti ci sarebbero casini mentre registro. No, non è possibile. Ragazzi! No, adesso vi devo far vedere. No, vi giuro, raga, non è possibile. Allora, ragazzi, sono andato a controllare cosa potesse essere il rumore.
Two toilets?
Siamo un attimo calmi. C'è la luce del bagno accesa. Vi giuro, io sono a casa da solo, non so se lo potete vedere. Stavo registrando, ho sentito il rumore della porta chiudersi e c'è la luce accesa. Raga, non sto scherzando. Allora, entro. Raga, sto tremando, vi giuro. Allora, come potete vedere, non c'è assolutamente nessuno qua dentro. Perché c'è la luce accesa e la porta sbattuta? Raga, vi giuro, sono a casa da solo e tra l'altro c'è la finestra chiusa. Quindi non può essere stato di certo il vento, per cui non so come sia possibile che la porta si sia chiusa da sola e si sia accesa anche la luce da sola. Cioè io vi giuro...
I believe him. He is genuinely creeped out by whatever's happening. I just don't think that there's anything that's paranormal that's happening, but he is definitely authentically freaked out about it.
Ragazzi, no vabbè, giuro adesso mi sto cagando in mano, però veramente. Raga, sto tremando. Sta succedendo qualcosa di strano e non sto scherzando. Ragazzi, la porta l'avevo chiusa. Raga, si poteva vedere prima che ho chiuso la porta quando sono entrato. No, raga, vi giuro. Che cavolo sta succedendo? Cioè, ha sbattuto a caso. Ma poi con quale violenza? No, ragazzi, dai, ma non scherziamo. Ragazzi, c'è la luce accesa di qua. Ragazzi, era spenta prima, l'avete potuto vedere. Sono passato da qua ed era tutto spento. No, ragazzi, ma non scherzo. Cioè, perché c'è la luce accesa qua dentro? No, ragazzi, sto impazzendo. Ma che cavolo sta succedendo? Raga, vi giuro, non lo sto facendo apposta.
I believe this man is genuine in his
Ok, ragazzi,
he's creeped out. I can like
e me ne vado assolutamente. Adesso mi vesto.
I believe this man is genuinely. I mean, I just paused the video. I don't know if I'm gonna have this full screen or whatever, but he's got this kind of look on his face. He's like, "Fuck this shit." I believe this man is genuine.
in macchina perché mi sto cagando in mano. Non so quello che sto facendo, sto impazzendo, raga. No, ragazzi. No, ragazzi, raga, vi giuro su quello che volete. Si vede. Ragazzi. Ragazzi, si sta muovendo. Via. Via, assolutamente. Non me ne frega nulla. Alexa, buonanotte. Ma va a cagare, non mi interessa.
The YouTuber hears a sudden loud bang coming from somewhere inside his apartment. When he goes to investigate, he discovers that it was his bathroom door slamming shut all on its own, and the lights are now turned on as well. A little rattled by the experience, Finksy goes back to playing his game. But then the door to his office forcefully slams open right next to him, scaring the living out of him. The light in the bedroom is now on, and he hears more unexplained noises. A rocking chair in the other room is swaying back and forth.
I don't know, that...
Finksy has had enough and just leaves his apartment to take a break. While he
could just be like a window or something with the light. The light just kind of
captures,
illuminates the curtain.
Chilling.
I don't know. He was genuinely freaked out by what he was seeing, so put that to bed right there. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that last one. That's creepy.
An eerie figure can be seen coming close to Finksy's office door.
It could still just be a bunch of wind. I'm not sure about his door opening, but
the YouTuber swears that no one was home, and he's left shocked by what has happened. So did Finksy have his
that's a radio tower mast.
Drop a comment and tell me what you think. The Floating Man. Reddit user Corian is on a holiday trip with his friends exploring the beautiful countryside of Kandersteg, Switzerland. But then he and his friends spot something very strange.
It's a radio tower.
Okay. There is a floating...
There's nothing under it!
No!
There's nothing under it!
What the f***?
No!
Is it that? Yeah. Holy look!
Wait.
Look at the bottom. You can see the base of the tower straight up. Look, like, I know you're thinking pylon. It's not a pylon. It's a radio. It's a mast. It's a single mast that's tethered to the ground by wires. It's thin enough that it would blend in with the clouds, and then it's also cloudy and foggy, so it's obscured by the fog and clouds, but it's an antenna.
Look at that! I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, I have no clue.
It's a floating man, and we have...
Oh, it's in the clouds now.
Well, we're not sure if it's a man. A floating... Okay, can I just... So...
What the? I see that.
I
see it. Yeah, that's it.
But right now we're trying
it's hard to see right now.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not getting any closer, though. Yeah.
After a certain point. Huh?
Literally, what is that?
Okay. Mega binoculars. Hold on.
In a series of short videos, Reddit user Corian attempts to capture this bizarre floating thing on camera as he travels around the area with friends. The next day, Corian and his group are on a tour bus leaving Kandersteg, and he tries to see if the unexplained object is still there. And it is.
Huh. Maybe I was wrong.
I don't see it anymore.
That is sinister.
Right.
It does look like it's hanging on something. But I don't know.
No, it's definitely hanging. Here.
Where is it?
Now it's blue.
No, you see where that? I see it.
Oh, we're getting really much better now. It's looking a lot better in terms of...
Where did it go? Am I looking up or down or...
I can't, 1 second. My eyes lost it. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, no, I see it too.
Oh, I see that.
It
looks like a paragliding.
Where is it?
Oh, it's there.
No, it is a radio mast. I'm not sure how to explain it to you properly, but now that we're like this, let's do this. It's the end of the video, so now you can watch me as I do one of the things that I do. The Netherlands. You see like this? You see what I mean? I don't know if that's visible as well. But you see, it's like a radio broadcasting tower. Is my opinion on that. Let's see. Radio mast on mountainside. See, like this. Like this is what I'm saying. Like it's one of these on the side of the mountain. It's just a radio broadcast antenna that's just obscured. It must be very thin. Must be very thin. That's my explanation for it. This is what I do, by the way, when I'm recording these videos. If I'm curious about something and I want to gather my thoughts, sometimes you'll see a jump cut in the video, and I'll be on my laptop here. Oh, by the way, I got that. I found this Mac in a dumpster. The shit people throw away at the end of the school year. 2014. Served me well so far. Still working. Good find. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's look this up too. It's a it's basically like one of these rotating silhouette lamps. You know, kind of like kind of like this. So the shade, it rotates, but instead of it being a shade, there's a light bulb in the center, and there's usually a spinning shade around it. And then you'll see, like, if you look at it, you'll see like a horse galloping because it spins really fast. So what's actually happening is that they've replaced the lampshade with a single panel silhouette. I was just saying that it served me well, and that I found it in a dumpster, and it's just the Apple Apple version of blue screened. How about that, eh? Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I think with that explanation halfway through the video, I think I earned a subscription, so hit that subscribe button. Okay, love you, bye.